As a 36, see, this 36 age is a very crucial age. Everybody's life has turned 360 degree. I don't say 180 degree, but 360 degree. That is why it is 36. So 360 degree घुमाव आ जाता है age में, because it's a Jupiter return, it is a Saturn return, Saturn maturity and Rahu return. All three major planets. We only see the Rahu return, Jupiter return, and Saturn maturity age, but we forget the one important thing is the Ketu return also. It is there. And what I am going to speak on 16 is related to the Ketu only.
Click on the subscribe button, especially the bell on the right side. Otherwise, you will miss the latest videos.
The one and only Dharmesh Mehta. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Dharmesh Bhai. So nice. I go to you, Dharmesh Bhai.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sunilji, for giving me an opportunity. And see, we are only made for the student only. You and me agree, we have started the journey together somewhere in 1991. So in this years, 30, 35 years, what we have seen is a different phase of astrology. और उस जमाने में तो लोग 10 साल 15 साल में ही बहुत ज्यादा मैच्योर हो जाते थे. Now it takes a lot of time, because see what happens that now, due to the YouTube, due to the social media platform, there are so many means of knowledge. बहुत सारे रास्ते हैं, तो कौन सा रास्ता सही वो चुनना लोगों का काम है. So in transit, I also going to deliver tomorrow also, Saturday also, the various technique, and again in 16th also. In my introduction video also, I have given the three short snap that how to see the transit. And what I going to speak on 16, the transit cycle. In my channel, I have already put that video, but I not explain that in detail. But that is something unique where the people, अगर उनके पास birth detail वगैरह नहीं है, तो भी with the transit cycle, you can see that what the phase people are. As a 36, see, this 36 age is a very crucial age. Everybody's life has turned 360 degree. I don't say 180 degree, but 360 degree. That is why it is 36. So 360 degree घुमाव आ जाता है age में, because it's a Jupiter return, it is a Saturn return, Saturn maturity and Rahu return. All three major planets. We only see the Rahu return, Jupiter return, and Saturn maturity age, but we forget the one important thing is the Ketu return also. It is there. And what I am going to speak on 16 is related to the Ketu only. आपने थोड़ा इंट्रोडक्शन तो केतु का दे ही दिया, but I am going to see the major aspect of Ketu Saturn. See, Ketu Saturn are somewhat people scared to touch that subject, Ketu Saturn transit. And we'll discuss the triangle, and it goes the age wise also, that when Ketu Saturn triangle and when Ketu Saturn square. So short key, that's Ketu Saturn when triangle, you change your lifestyle, you change your work style. So that is Ketu Saturn. And when Ketu Saturn are in triangle, means Ketu to Saturn or Saturn to Ketu, when it transit in the square 1, 4, 7, 10, that means that is a time where you change your, in triangle, you change your lifestyle, and in your square, you change your place. Means residence change and locality change will happen when Ketu Saturn square. So whoever change their house, you will find, you will see that Ketu Saturn, wherever they are in the square, they have changed the location, they have changed, new people will come in your life. And when Saturn and that is we call internal and external. When triangle, it is external, outside change. And when it is at square, it is an internal change. So that some kind of technique we are going to see in my first 16th no, ninth, first lecture, that is Ketu transit, that is a kind of a transformation. So that we are going to see how it is make the change of life. And Ketu Sun, Ketu Moon, Ketu Mars, there are always a principle of the transit says that whenever planet change any sign, it affects its triangle sign because it's the same element. Because of the same element, it increases the level of the energy to the both triangle. Now, people also forget whether it is 5 or whether it is 9. As you have mentioned, that every time result is not same. When again 5 years later, when Jupiter comes, the situation change. Yeah, all the other planets change. But when it comes to 5, when it is come to 9, and when it come to overlapping, these three situations are totally different. And for Jupiter, we see straight away, and for Ketu, we see reverse. So for others, Ketu fifth transit is actually Ketu's ninth transit. And when we see that Ketu ninth transit, it is reverse as it is fifth transit. So such kind of a technical, semi-technical, and simple technique we are going to see in the upcoming transit and Ketu and transit cycle. Transit cycle, as I said, at 36, 48 and 54. These three age are very transforming age. Why? As I for 36, I already said that it's a, return of a Jupiter, return of a Rahu, and maturity of Saturn. And again, the Ketu return also happens during the age of 36, where your life turn to 360-degree. Many people change the profession. Many change. It's according to the planetary position, but Ketu transit, that is something different because in Dasha we all know how the Ketu are going to give result, in which sequence it is, how placement, by which nakshatra. But in transit, when it is on the head, we call it a transit is a head. Transit, the simple meaning is transit. That means you feel it. What transit says that you have to feel. If you don't feel, it's like a cloud. It comes to you. If you feel, you will receive the result. If you don't feel, it will just pass. Many times, see, when we are in Bombay also, we say that there is heavy rain, I can't come. But Sunilji will say, Arey, there is no rain here. Why you are saying like? But because my transit says that there is a cloud, and in his star, his place, there is a clear. So transit work individual to individual, planet to planet, and it is according to the triangle. You should not forget the triangle. Triangle is a very important for the transit. So such a technique, such a things we are going to discuss in upcoming lecture tomorrow also 9 o'clock. Then on 9th there is a Ketu transit. Then on 16th transit cycle as a transformation period. So these three lecture I have been given. I'll be honored to give such lectures. So suddenly we'll meet. I'll also not consume the main speaker time. So I conclude. We'll surely meet.